Hello, my name is Mrs. Bucher, and this is the LPN to RN Transitions course. Welcome. I'm looking forward to working with each and every one of you this semester, not only in the LPN to RN Bridge course, but also in the second Med-Surg course here in the RN program. So you all are making and have decided to make this change or transition in your life. And you all are experiencing this transition as you have decided to embark on this new journey of becoming an RN. While this may be very exciting for you, some of you may feel a little bit of that it's a nerve-wracking experience for you as well. But hang in there. We will all work together to help support you all and each other as you guys continue through the semester. Transitions not only will affect you, but they can also affect other aspects in your life, including your family. And then just as you all are experiencing transition in your life, the patients you care for experience a transition and changes as well as they go from a state of wellness to a state of illness and then back to a state of wellness. We as nurses can help our patients and help influence the changes they experience and hopefully make it a more smoother transition for the patients and their families. Our interventions will help to influence patients, help them meet their outcomes, and hopefully help them make good decisions with regards to their health. I'm sure you all have had to make some changes as you experience this transition in your lives, as well as to be successful. You all are adults coming back to school, and so you are all adult learners. Adult learners need to really know just why it is that they need to know what they are learning. And adult learners many times have already had life experiences where they've had to work through things and become problem solvers. So your life experiences will certainly should help you and be a positive thing in your learning experience here in the RN program. But it may be sometimes that where you're having to relearn something that may be a little bit more difficult for you as well. So, but usually your past life experiences is a positive influence in your learning here. So, and in looking at your past and looking at your experience, some of you maybe didn't think initially that maybe you even wanted to pursue being an RN, but then as you worked as a CNA and as an LPN, you decided you really enjoyed it, and you wanted to be able to do more and impact patients even more so, in which case you all have decided to go back to get your RN degree, which I again commend you all for doing. And again, your experiences may mostly be helpful, but sometimes they may not be as helpful as you're having to relearn things. Previous learning and your experiences make up your web of connections to make your sense of your new learning and experiences. And you all are now a part of a cohort where you all are experiencing the same changes and transitions in your life and your nursing career. And this is a good thing as you can all help each other and help support each other as you guys are embark on this journey. Your experiential resume is your work experience, particularly as a CNA and as an LPN, and looking at the timeline, how long have you had these experiences? Maybe not for very long. What accomplishments and learning have you done along the way? And being self-aware of your learning style and what you need to do to be able to be successful is a big key tool in you having success here in the Parkland program. You will experience many changes, but most times changes for the good. And of course, changes is ever constant. So examining where you are now, and by Wilson and Porter O'Grady, it says the most difficult of all perspectives is to see oneself as one really is. So how would you describe yourself? What can be said about you professionally? What are your career goals and what opportunities would you like to have? what is your motivation for returning to school? And how would you describe your current LPN practice? And what differences do you think you see that will occur from your practice as an LPN to your practice as an RN? And it's important to set your goals, and you want to have long-term goals and short-term goals. Short-term goals are usually less than six months, so you want to get through the first, couple of nursing classes here. Long-term goals are goals that you want to achieve that will take you more than 6 months to achieve that. And again, adults are motivated to learn when they believe that the outcome of that learning will be useful and important to themselves or others. So I'll hope that you feel that your learning as you go along is helpful to you all. And again, I talked about goals earlier. Setting your goals is very important. They help define where you're going. And again, I've listed the long-term goals and short-term goals. They require prioritization and creating a timeline. Change theory, adults will change if they foresee the benefits. And isn't the truth? If you feel that you're going to benefit from something, then you're more likely going to be motivated and wanting to learn. So Lewin has discovered the change theory, and it is the driving and restraining forces that push toward and away from change. There's the unfreezing phase, where you examine your needs and motivation for change. You're the moving, where you're actually actively making that change. And then refreezing is, as you've made that change now, it becomes an integral part of who you are and what you are doing. Becomes more constant. And next is a graph with regards to that. And this is just a question. An LPN is enrolled in an LPN to RN transition course and is happy to manage work and school as well as a family. The LPN is freezing food and asking family members to help babysit. Which stage of the change theory is this LPN experiencing? And the answer is the moving phase. So she's actually making the changes and is in the moving phase of that change theory. And there's different change theories, and these are all different types of change theories. Coercive is a change due to involuntary change by using threats or force, so that's not very positive. Emulative is ambitious or envious rivalry. Indoctrinating is to teach someone to fully accept the ideas, opinions, and beliefs of a particular group, but yet not to consider other ideas, opinions, or beliefs, which is not very helpful. Interactive requires people to talk with each other and do things together, which is a good thing. Natural, you learn due to your surroundings. Social, you're changing because of your interactions. And technocratic is meaning a scientist or technical expert who has a lot of power in politics or industry. And plan, you have identified your needs, you've made a plan, and you're now carrying out what you all are doing. So you're all lifelong learners. As you go along, you will be constantly in reflection of where you are and where you're going, the knowledge and confidence you are receiving and learning. And in other ways, as you think, how are you already engaging in lifelong learning as well?